Hello my friend, it's Will here over at Pips and Gains, and welcome back to another weekly forecast video. Today we're going to be looking at the possible scenarios for the Euro USD and the USD Swiss franc for the week ahead, possible setups, possible scenarios for the long term also. So before we actually get into the video, if you are new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed yet, simply hit the subscribe button now so I can continue keep making videos like this, sharing my near 15 years experience in the FX markets, hopefully to help you become a better, more consistent, profitable trader. So let's get into the video. Two possible trading scenarios this week on the Euro USD and the USD Swiss franc. We're going to head over to TradingView and we're going to break these positions down for the possible trading scenarios. So pay attention. You are going to learn some very, very good, simple, powerful price action stuff here. So let's head over to the charts TradingView. If you haven't followed me on TradingView yet, head over to there. Look for the FX Ace. We are starting to build a bit of a following there, which is fantastic over the last few months. And first off, we're going to head over to the Euro USD. I'm just going to delete all these drawings because I did make a video before, but I soon realized the microphone wasn't on. And by the time I'd recorded the video, played it just to see if it was okay or not, there was no sign, so I can't be posting that. So let's, first off, we're going to head over to the monthly charts. Now the reason I look at the monthly charts is because that is the easiest way to tell where the big players are positioning and where they are going to be on the market, and what their likely path for the market will be next, because that is where the big moves happen. Okay, these kind of huge downtrends here. This is, you're talking thousands of pips, not 10, 20 pips. These are thousands of pips, and this is the big players pushing the market in a certain direction. So the first thing we're going to look at for possible areas on the Euro USD. So we want to see what's actually been happening currently, what the market has been doing. So we had this down leg here. The market has been retracing that down move there. Okay, and there was a video I posted last month, and it is on my channel, or there will be a video link above here. You can watch it after, where I discussed this in depth, what was actually happening. You can also head over to TradingView and actually read the trading idea. And we're at the second stage of this move now. We got the reversal, and where is it? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, it's here somewhere. Just have to find it. There we go. So we were looking to sell last month. That sell idea worked out. Now, whereas we want to look at is the market has reacted to the 61.8 fib of this monthly move down. It has tried it several times. It broke up above it. Here, the market has, we had this previous support area here. The market is building resistance at this area now. Okay, again, this is kind of the similar thing to what's going here, but upside down. And the market has closed back under this resistance area, and we're looking like we're starting to move down longer term. This could be the case. We could see the market break down towards under parity again. We will see. But shorter term, we just want to look at support levels. Again, we have a support there from this monthly low, and then the monthly low from a few months ago. Again, I'm only looking short term on a weekly basis, as my where I trade the markets is weekly swing positions, where the trades last anywhere from 1 to 4 trading days. We put it in the orders as a pending order on a Monday, and then we close in positions on a Friday. But now we have that fully automated with our new trade manager, EA. All we have to do each week is come up with our trade ideas, enter the pending orders, turn on the trade manager EA, and it manages all the positions for us. Make sure the trades go to break even, and make sure everything is closed on Friday. But it always is good to understand where you are in the bigger picture. So we have a support here, and kind of here also, this area here on the monthly chart. So we'll just move that, we'll just keep that level there. So that's where we're likely going to next. We'll delete that, as it's unlikely it's going to head down there this week. And we'll just keep that one there. So what we want to do next is zoom into the weekly charts. Again, we had the break above this resistance. and you can read that idea or watch the video. We had the breakup and we had the test at this area here. It was 61.8 fib and this weekly supply sell zone here. The reason this being the sell zone because we've had this leg down. Okay, swing low, swing high, and a new swing low from this area here. So that was a key area. And we had this gap down, market paused, then gap down, created the new swing low. The markets came up to test that. We've had the strong reaction. And we are heading down towards this leg start area here of this move here. We're actually approaching it now. Okay, this area here, we had this swing low. And this was the start of this move here. Up here, we did have the pause. And this area, like I said, was a weekly buy demand area. We got 2 short tests at that on the lower time frames, and then the market has broke down through it. So the next likely area is down here. So we'll just delete that. That is invalidated. We have this kind of trend line here. All right, what I want to see this week, we've got 3 kind of this is that monthly area. You could say it's here, 106.4, or you could say it here at the close. So anywhere in between there. But don't have to be precise. We're not timing the market to be precise. We're just looking for areas where we're likely to get a bounce. So you can see from this area, it was the start of this move up this swing high. We're coming down towards that area now. We've got 3 confluences. We've got a monthly support. We have this trend line here. And we could just break straight down through this area. So what we want to do now is zoom into the lower time frames, the daily first, and see what the price action is telling us. Is momentum slowing down? We can read that by looking at the candlesticks, not reading candlestick patterns, just seeing the size of the candlesticks, if they're wicks, long wicks, etc. I'll show you now. We can see it's getting very choppy as the market moves down. The candlesticks are getting smaller and smaller. Every time you get it one push down, there's a green candle. And we've had this final push down to this trend line last week under 108. What I want to see this week occur, I want to see the market drop down into this area here towards 107, into this area, and then rally off. So I will have a pending order at 107.2 because I want to get in 107.1. Fix this, 107.1. My stop loss is going to be under here. It's going to be 130 pips, 105.8. First take profit target. The first one is the break even, which is 100 pips. So if price goes to 1081, I will close our EA will close 50% of the position and move the stop loss to the entry price. The likely target for this position, looking at it, is this resistance here at 110. It's a nice round number, and we can see we've had several reactions there before. So this would be a nice trade if it happens this week. Okay, we get the drop down initially this week down towards 107, and then we get the reaction and then move the upside. If you want to use my TRFX indicator for trading this setup, you can access that free. We'll share with you how to get it at the end of the video, but I'm sure if you've watched my videos before, it is in the link in the description area. Okay, so we can use it, wait for a daily or a 4-hour signal when we get the drop into here, and then you can enter the position. Now, what kind of price action you can look out for when we do get the move down on the lower time frame, say a 15-minute or 30-minute time frame? What you can actually look out for is the market moving like this on the lower time frames. We get the drop, and then we get like sideways movement, a fake breakdown to the downside, and then rally up, something like that. Okay, on a 15-minute, 30-minute time frame, and you could maybe front run a signal. But that is the kind of price action you'd want to see occurring in this area when we get if and when we do get the drop down to here. So that is my short-term outlook for the Euro USD for the week ahead. Again, I've got a pending order at 1071. I will have a stop loss at 1058, and my first target will be 1081. and then the final target will be this resistance at 110. So good setup. That is it. That is the likely path. Longer term, looking at this, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here, but we are looking like getting very choppy. We will see if the market can start pushing up to the upside. But if we start to break down, taking out this low and then down towards this low, sorry, let's remove these drawings. The market starts moving downwards on the monthly charts, taking out this support, closing under it, and taking out this support. We could see a move down, back down to parity. We will see. Alternatively, if we get a break above and close above 110 on the monthly charts, for highly likely we'll be heading back up to the upside. So time will tell on it. Next position is USD Swiss franc. And a trade idea on TradingView also. This is it here. This idea, we are at the second stage of it now to see what is likely going to happen next. There is a video on my YouTube channel where you can actually see me breaking down this idea also. So we're at the second stage of it, and what is the likely path next? Zoom out to the monthly charts. We can see clearly we are to the downside. We've had in this down leg here. Every time the market breaks down, we get a pop. And the market breaks down to a new low, swings high, pops, and breaks down to a new swing low. What's also interesting here is we're coming down. Every time we get a new low, 1 month we get one green candle, then followed by two red candles, then a pause, and then another green candle followed by two red candles. On the green candle here, will we get the next move down? We will see. So we want to identify some areas now for the week ahead. We have this monthly low, and we have this sell supply area. The reason that's a sell supply area is that, an area of interest, just basically where there's been selling before. That's all you need to kind of look out for in these higher time frames. You can call it what you like. So we had this swing high to this swing low, then up to this swing high here, and the market pops down, creates a new swing low, validates this move, which is good. I talked about that being validated in my post on TradingView and the video version of it, as we got the close down to the new low. So what is next? That's what we kind of look out for on the monthly charts. But what you can also see here, every time the market breaks down on this green candle, we get the green month. It comes back up to the last low that the market had taken out on the way down. Okay, this was the low here before the market broke down. The market comes back up, tests this low here. We break back down, and then the market comes back up, tests this low here, and then pops back down to swing, pops down to a new swing low. You could say it's, and this is what's looking like happening, what is happening now. So we could mark these, just kind of mark this kind of area here. We do have resistance there, and we have this kind of area here. What we want to see now, we want to zoom down into the lower time frames. Just delete these, we don't really need them. We want to look at the weekly charts now. And see what is happening. Look at the weekly. All right, we'll just delete that. What we can see here, the market is making its way back up to this area here. Now the reason I like this area, we had this swing high to this swing low, up to this swing high. The market comes here, pauses, small swing high, and then breaks down to the downside. So the selling to create this swing low started around here. We have this kind of resistance area. So what I want to see the market kind of pop up, we are at this kind of area here. These could get the initial reaction here. At these lows on the weekly chart, at this area here, we had selling, or we had buying here before, and we're at this area, we had buying here twice before. The market did break down through it. This is kind of the low that it broke down through. So this is kind of the selling area. It might not go all the way back up to here, If we look at the daily chart, what we can see, price action is slowing down. It's starting to react here at this resistance. Is forming a kind of, if we look at the, let me see, we'll look at the Euro USD, because it is kind of forming the same kind of pattern that happened on that. Happened on that. Let's see if I can pull it up now. Delete all these drawings. If we go into the daily, not as such, but it's getting very choppy up towards it. You can see the market as we were. Sorry, so the weekly chart you can see it better on. It's a kind of same pattern here happening on the weekly, but it's happening on the daily here. We're kind of getting it up towards this resistance. The market's popping up. Every time it comes up towards it, we get a breakout. And then we had this candle at the top here. So, daily chart. You can see the market is slowing down. This could be this final. We had this sideways movement. If we look at the 4-hour chart here. For this sideways movement. Breakout to the upside. Hasn't, because it was Friday, it hasn't really followed through yet. Be interesting to see what happens early next week if we get a sell-off here. If we get a sell-off here, this will likely head down straight away. If not, what I want to see happening next week, I want to see what occurs on Monday. If we do get the initial, if we do get a breakout to the upside, what I want to see it as a push up towards 89 or above, and then looking for a sell signal in there. So it'll be interesting to see what actually happens here, but it'll be interesting to see how the market opens. Looking for a move up towards 89 and then selling. So again, you want to be using the TRFX indicator for that, 4-hour to a daily chart signal. Wait for a move up to this area here, and then I'll be looking to sell. Again, we are going with a sell trade is good with the monthly charts. We are in the last week of August. We could get one final push off and then start to sell off. We can see the kind of pattern, what is happening, occurring in this downtrend. This swing low, we had the pause, one candle, two new candles to the downside, one candle, two new candles down to the downside with a new low. Green candle, will we get the move down? This is what we will see. This is what we're going to be seeing over the next few months. If we do get this breakdown, we will see. So that is it for the week ahead. Remember, this is a short-term trade idea for the targets on the USD Swiss franc. First easy target would be this low here, and then down towards the all-time lows. So if we do get the reaction up towards 89, the sell signal, expect a reaction around 87, possible reaction then down towards the 85 area. So that is the possible likely scenarios for the USD, Euro USD this week for the week ahead, and we'll see how it goes. Remember, these are short-term trade ideas. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at on the charts. This is not investment advice. Trade at your own risk. If you would like to get access to my weekly trading service, which includes access to all my trade setups, my trade manager EA, plus weekly live streams where we go through every single setup like this every Sunday, and so you understand exactly how I'm trading the markets and how you come up with your own trading ideas. So if you want to join that service, there is a link in the comments section. You can simply join there. If you want to get access to the TRFX indicator absolutely free, simply follow me on TradingView, send me an email to will at the fxas.com, or just enter your email into the link in the description area of this video. So hope you enjoyed the video. Great content. If you did, let me know in the comment section any questions, and again, see you on the next video. Will over at the Pips and Gains. Have a fantastic trading week.